tutti!
We are right now in Florence, the center of art in Italy.
When you talk about Renaissance, the first city which comes to mind is Florence.
Hey Eugene, when you think about sculptures, what are the first things that comes in your mind?
I would say Pietà as my favorite sculpture when you talk about the Renaissance.
Yes, but right now in Florence, we are gonna see another sculpture, and his name is David.
Is that the Michelangelo's masterpiece of David?
Yes, that's it. So we are going to see it.
So everyone, let's come and see with us!
Do you know where I am now? This is Florence, the city of Renaissance. It's a beautiful place where new artists arose. This is the start of Renaissance. That is why we can learn a lot about it. Today, we are going to see the monuments of one of the three great giants of all time during Renaissance, Michelangelo Buonarroti. Let's begin! There is an anecdote of Michelangelo. One day, he was walking down the street and he found a big piece of marble. He said, "In this place there is an angel which is stuck and I have to bring him out." And as he sculpted, the angel came out from the marble. Michelangelo had a unique mindset, which is shown through the meanings of his many arts. At that time, one of the elders was making the sculpture, but he passed away, not being able to finish it. Other students tried to finish the sculpture, but nobody could finish it, even after 40 years, except Michelangelo, who made it. This is the statue of David. The David sculpture has been a symbol of Florence's independence and civil rights. As David was a small but strong victorious person in the Bible, the sculpture represents the independence of the city from the Pope and the Emperor's power. Michelangelo's David sculpture has his head turned to the left and is carrying a catapult on his left shoulder with his left arm. But the body shape became an overall S-shaped curve, which is towards the opposite angle of the statue's hips and shoulders. The somewhat unrealistic proportions of the David sculpture are unusual among Michelangelo's sculptures, and the size of the head and the hands, especially the right hand, are exceptionally huge compared to the entire body. This is because the work was originally placed on the roof of the cathedral and was considered to look more prominent when viewed from below. The David statue made Michelangelo the best sculptor of all time. If the David statue made Michelangelo the best engraver, then there is a piece that made his name famous, and that is Pietà. Pietà, which means sorrow and mourning, and shows the sad appearance of Maria with Christ being dead in her arms. There is one more surprising thing. Do you know what it is? This is a sculpture which doesn't look like one made with marble. It's a masterpiece among masterpieces, depicting a realistic human body, and from it, one can feel a solemn atmosphere. One day, Michelangelo was passing a stone factory, and he found a rock. It was just a normal rock. He liked it, and he asked the owner how much it cost. And the owner answered, "I wanted to throw this rock away because it takes a lot of space, so just take it." When the workpiece was finished, he saw the sculpture, and because the owner was so shocked, he asked, "How did you make it?" Michelangelo answered, "When I was passing by the factory, I noticed a rock, and inside the rock there was Jesus who was locked up. And Jesus said to me, 'I am stuck here, take me out of here.'" This is how Michelangelo's masterpiece, Pietà, was made. It may look like just a rock in some people's eyes, but to others, it's a beautiful sculpture. What is your mindset like? If you can see the shape of your mind, you can cut out the unnecessary parts exactly like Michelangelo did with the marble. It seems to be the same when we are dealing with people. Some people look at other people's faults and problems and conclude that is the problem. Some people see a new image within them with the conviction that if they create a new thought of mind for everyone, they will be changed and will not see any mistakes or problems anymore. You could say such people are like a life sculptor. Even if it has the shape of a stone, in the hand of a life sculptor, a new image emerges with a great life because the sculptor is devoted to making it a masterpiece. Anyone can turn themselves into a masterpiece if it's in the hands of a great life sculptor. It's the same as when David was trapped in a useless and abandoned stone. We also have a beautiful figure inside us which we don't know. Do you have a sculptor in your life? Who can help sculpt your life?